Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Leading off tonight for Washington. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To 2-2 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Zimmer has it in his tracks. One down. Gene Segura standing in.
Second spot tonight. Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jonathan Scope.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Really deceptive changeup there. Very well.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Bradley.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him. One gone. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Motter
sends that one out of play for strike one. Grounded to short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar's there. And the inning is over. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Zimmer will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Taylor.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Ready now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder,
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-1, here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Michael Franco will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an... Striding in, Kevin Pillar. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Kevin Pillar.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Pitcher number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Pitch is popped up. Mutter is there for it. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trey Turner.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Segura.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Strasburg is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is up and in, ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of. Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. From the stretch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bats today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trevor Story is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Ruby De La Rosa. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Bradley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Taylor Motter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Strasburg comes set with the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So digging in now, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Taylor becomes the first out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Pillar.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So striding in, A.J. Pollard. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, Steven Strasburg. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Zimmer. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. and he gets ahead 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Taylor racing back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs.
Third baseman
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Trey Turner.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Gene Segura.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he'll dive back in safely. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tapper up the line. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Digging in for his second at bat, Ruby De La Rosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Fielder number 6, Bradley.
First delivery to him on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ryan Zimmerman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Zimmer is there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Up next for the Nationals.
Digging in to try it
Center
again,
fielder,
Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake. As that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Rafael Batista will come on now and pinch run here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner scores from second. Pillar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Men on third with 2 down. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. Ready for another shot now. Taylor Motter. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Taylor Motter.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor giving chase, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Steven Strasburg. C.J. Cron is up off the bench as he'll pinch.
For the pitcher Strasburg, number 24.
Joe Musgrove is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Musgrove now catching.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
Ready once again, Trey Turner.
Number 7.
He's 2 for 3 thus far. Brendan
Trey Turner. Your attention, please. Pinch running
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Number 4.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Carpenter. Not in time, and they'll get just the 1. Into the box, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is high. The throw. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer moving to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. 1 run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning.
It's time.
Eddie Romero is out from the bullpen as he'll get his
number 55.
Trying to pick things up. Where we left off.
Romero.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. Taylor is there, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. So striding in, Andrew Susak, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. Ready now, Joe Musgrove, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tommy Joseph will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's Michael Blazek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Trace Thompson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now here it comes. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Shortstop, Ray Turner.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kevin Jensen is the man called on to close this one.
Number 45.
Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Jensen.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Left fielder,
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.